And one of the first things, honestly, that surprised me was what a dangerous country this is. When, for example, every day I would walk to my language school down Nanjing Road, about half a mile away, and routinely I would see things that you just want to kind of run up and, on the order of, don't stick that knife in the toaster. When I'd pass there were lots of little outdoor restaurants where they'd have, the big open esplanade, and early in the morning on the way to class, there would be the workers in the restaurant would come out there with their big hoses to kind of clean off the concrete area where they're going to put their tables. And these guys would always be walking around in their bare feet with in puddles of water with the hoses, and then inevitably somebody would be playing with an electric jackhammer that he'd be putting into the plug and in there in his bare feet and pounding away with this thing, or plugging in radios and tuning them. And I'm just thinking, this great word, Xiaoxin, which means watch out. It's actually a compound word that means small heart. And you watch this and your heart does kind of constrict, and you think, Xiaoxin, Xiaoxin. Another was the squeegee men for the window washing. There is no building that is fewer than 60 stories high in China. And the way of washing the windows was you have a balance of two guys, each with some kind of rope around his waist. And that rope is looped over some little hook at the top of the building. So they're kind of swaying back and forth, using each other as ballast, going back and forth in front of these windows. All of the water in their buckets is kind of spilling down on you as you're going past. And again, it's just, Xiaoxin, how can this possibly be happening? This is not a safe expedition going on.
I know, it's an amazing sight when you're in an apartment and suddenly there's two guys looking in the window.
Right, swinging kind of back and forth. I mean, there are so many stories. Once when we were coming back on Nanjing Road in the middle of the night, pitch dark, pouring rain, the guys in their flip-flops standing in water up to their knees with a blowtorch.
Yeah, or arc welding thing, yeah.
Arc welding.
And we saw a guy fall off a building, too, in Shanghai.
Yes,
Yeah.
and so it may be a small thing, but it is really remarkable how you kind of have to watch out for yourself and watch your step. And
Like when you got run over?
That too. Yeah, hard as you may try. But the Xiaoxin effect, I thought that was a particularly telling and appropriate word.